Well, I think Thor may be going viral, guys.
What?
Really?
Well, I don't know if you've seen this video or not. There is a video out there of a wife like trying to whip a cup off of her husband's head, and it doesn't quite go so well, and it whips him right in the face.
Oh.
Have you seen this video? It's a big fail
Oh,
by
no.
the wife. Well, Thor decided, you know what would be a good idea? If me and my wife attempt this.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
You saw that video and thought that'd be a good idea?
No.
Well, wait,
What the
I'm
hell?
confused because when I saw this first start, it was like hashtag I trust my Hispanic wife. And it was all Hispanic women taking shoes and throwing them at their husband's head and knocking like a
Chunk
cup off the top.
Oh.
So I guess, I don't know.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's so like.
Maybe
but
it's morphed. I don't know.
I think it's morphed. And so now.
I saw the video that Thor was talking about.
Okay, the fail one.
Yeah.
But it's not a shoe. What is
No,
it?
so this is I was looking at so the Chiefs game was yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was looking for Kadarius Toney memes on Twitter,
jeez.
dying laughing.
Guy.
Oh.
And then this randomly came up on the feed of Kadarius Toney, and
Really?
it was a guy sitting in a chair. He's like Eddie said, he's got a cup on his head, and she's like behind him with a belt,
Oh,
and
damn.
she swings the belt, and she's supposed to hit off the cup, and it hits the guy in the face.
Whips him right in the face.
It's hysterical.
God.
It's
Like,
very
did it
funny.
get near his
Is it?
eye? That's scary.
I don't know. It was hysterical though,
Oh, it was
and he says this is the I trust my wife challenge.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I see that, show Haley, and we're both crying laughing because I watched it like 20 times. It's hysterical.
Times?
Anytime someone gets
weird.
injured,
You
it's
love
He really
injuries.
does.
funny. Oh yeah.
He does.
Oh yeah. And like
Oh, God.
like the guy that got hurt at that Saints game last week when he
The
snapped
line
his
guy?
leg. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and Kamara's looking at him, and you see his face. He's just like screaming in
You think
agony.
that's funny? Dude, this guy's leg was like flopping around.
Oh, no.
I don't find that funny at all.
It's
oh, my
awful.
gosh.
It's awful.
Oh, okay. You're laughing, though.
No, I'm
You're
not.
like crying,
No, I'm
laughing
not.
right now.
So,
Wow.
so that happens,
Okay.
and we're watching it. And Haley, she's a horse trainer.
Yeah.
She's been with horses her whole life, so she knows how to use a whip.
A whip?
She knows, yeah, like
See, Indiana Jones?
Indiana Haley.
Totally.
Yep. So she says, I could do this. And I laugh and I go, Haley, there's no fucking way I would ever let you do this.
Now,
to me."
wait a second. Isn't she use the whip, like she holds the horse and they go in a circle, and doesn't she like whip it around in like a circle?
No.
Is she like, what is she using the whip?
So she'll like use it as like a discipline, but she won't hit the horse. So
Does
like,
she just smacked it?
Like-
so
get it
she'll like go
close.
at its nose, but it doesn't hit the horse. It like goes right in front of her and
God.
it backs
I
the
would
horse
hope-
up.
I
She
would
goes back,
hope
back,
not.
back,
Oh my
back. Oh yeah,
God.
she.
My God.
So she
mean, it's
has
not
well
that.
enough aim to get
Yes.
close to the horse's
But
not
nose,
touch
it.
but not
Yeah,
touch
she would
it.
never
No.
whip it.
Yeah.
Like that's not my wife.
Yeah.
But
I'm just trying to figure out how proficient she would be
She-
with,
Yeah.
She's-
What's her accuracy level?
according to her, she's very proficient
with a whip.
with a whip. She knows what she's
Okay.
doing. She can hit anything with it. And she also was in rodeos when she was a kid. So she could spin
That's
a
a
lasso,
lasso.
and throw it. She could do all that shit. So I go, there's no fucking way.
Okay.
Because I know my wife. You guys know my wife.
Yeah.
There's just, she would do it. She would hit me in the eye, and I'd somehow like lose sight in my left eye. Like, you know, that's what would
Oh,
happen.
right. You guys are
Right.
nightmares.
But you're
Yeah.
you're
Wait, wait.
describing all the other stuff though. I get like your wife is very absent-minded.
Yeah.
She's silly willy, all these
Silly
things.
Willy.
But if she is proficient with the whip and has that lasso training, then maybe she's right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So she's begging me. Then she loves TikTok challenges.
Oh, really?
She fucking loves
Really?
TikTok challenges.
That's
She loves
amazing.
doing TikTok challenges. She
Okay.
loves doing like animal TikTok challenges.
Oh.
She loves it. And then she just never posts it because they're usually always fails.
That's what I was going to say. I've
They're-
never seen her
Yeah,
set
because
TikTok
they're usually
challenges.
always fails. Like there was one a while ago where this guy was vacuuming and then you pretend like the vacuum was attacking you and the dog's supposed to like come to your aid.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
she
I've seen
did
that.
it, and neither dog. So she's pretending like the vacuum's attacking. She sent this to me. She didn't post
Oh
it.
my
I wanna
God!
see this
Why
so
can't
much.
she needs
And
to post these? Will go
Haley
viral.
Fails could be a massive channel.
It would be great.
That would be great.
Serious?
It would be great.
Yes.
And she's pretending it's attacking her, and Watson comes over and like sniffs her, and Buster walks away. And that's what. And it was a fail, and then she just stands up.
No.
So that's how her challenges go.
Okay.
So and she acts like she's like she's just
Did she go, and boom.
no that's an Emily move.
And then you
That's-
explain what was supposed to happen. And then you still post it.
That's an Emily YouTube.
And then
move.
you still post
and
it.
then you still post it
That's
without
Even though
editing
it was a
it.
massive
No,
fail.
because she'll edit that
That's
out.
it.
She'd edit that out.
Oh, that seems crazy. That's
Oh, right,
That's
right.
weird.
Huh.
That's weird.
So and
And boom.
boom. She doesn't give herself enough credit. She's very comfortable talking in front of like her cell phone camera,
Oh.
but she acts like she's not because she wants to be a TikTok star like everybody does.
Oh, really?
Oh,
And like she's done this. Just one more challenge she did was you're supposed to ride a horse and put lipstick on while you're riding the horse, and she got it like all over her face.
Oh my
See?
God, I would love to
This
see
is
that.
hysterical.
I
way
would
better than if
love
she
that.
nailed
I don't
it.
care if she
Yes.
actually can do it.
Yes.
Like, that sounds so
Oh
funny.
my God, that's
Yeah.
so
What
funny.
is wrong with
I don't
her?
know. So she starts setting it up, and I go, Haley, I'm not doing this. It's not happening. And then I start texting.
So you don't trust her?
No, not at all.
Oh,
Not at all. For this?
Dude, I get
For
that.
this?
so this is pretty scary.
A whip by your head?
Yeah, well,
Forget
it would be a belt. And knowing her, she'd use like the buckle side
Oh,
too
yeah.
by accident.
Oh my
Get 'em.
God!
But I'm sorry. If
Wait a minute.
somebody is good with like a whip, I don't think that translates to a belt. They're different lengths. The handle is different. Like,
You're taking this very literally, huh?
well, yes, because I kind of had
You're scared. You're scared.
I'm definitely scared. But
Let
I
me
had
do it to you.
I had confidence.
Where do you
in
put the cup on that
I
head?
don't know.
Well, she wouldn't be able to use
it'd
a
have to be
regular
a shot glass.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
shot
not
glass.
a shot glass.
like
It'd be a
Or a
normal size
thimble.
cup.
A
Yeah.
thimble
It's
from
not a
Monopoly.
thimble.
Yeah.
I have a normal size head.
Oh, come on.
But I'm just saying, with the whip, like, you could maybe talk me into it because, like you said, this is what she does. She's done this for a while.
Yeah.
But a belt?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
so then she looks at me and she says, "Listen, it was a fantasy football yesterday went rough.
Oh,
I was a little depressed.
I'm sorry.
So she says, "Listen,
You
I'll
panic
make
about
Why do you
this.
still watch football? Like, you
It makes
hate
his
your
life
life.
miserable.
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
you hate your life.
Great
Why
point.
do you still watch it?
I love it.
You love
I
it
can't
and
get
hate it
enough.
at the same
I
time.
can't get enough.
But I guarantee you, if shit goes down tonight, because we have a big fantasy thing.
And the
situation
Giants are
going
playing,
on.
and I want
Giants
them-
are playing
and I
as
want
well.
them to
Oh
lose.
no.
He will come in tomorrow, and
No.
if things don't go his way, he'll say, "That's it. I'm done. I'm never playing fantasy football again."
Oh, God.
Until the season
next-
starts getting
yeah.
going, and he'll be like, "Oh, I can't wait for fantasy." He does this every year.
Honestly, worst case scenario tonight would be my team wins and I lose in fantasy.
It's
That would be
So
the
if that
it would be the
happens
worst night of my
tomorrow,
life.
We're screwed.
a bad
It'd
day.
be the worst night of my
Oh,
life.
no.
It's a bad day.
Sick day tomorrow.
So Haley says, I don't really eat desserts that much anymore, but we had dessert on Friday night. So there's some left over. And she said, she got one of those apple turnovers from Trader Joe's. You put it in the air fryer, she melts some caramel and some ice cream.
Oh boy.
Whoa,
God.
we're really doing
Oh,
it.
boy.
Okay.
You put both on it?
So she said, I'll make you
Little
that
tubby.
and I'll give you a blowjob. Okay, Eddie, I heard
whoa.
that tubby thing.
Whoa, second part? Jeez.
Guy.
You are so...
What?
Whoa, second part.
Well, because
Just
second
happened.
part.
That just
Whoa,
happened.
Second part.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Is this a TV? Is this rated G?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, because the first part I was with you. That's something that would happen in my house.
Yeah.
I would bribe my husband with the dessert, but I didn't see the
What
whole.
about second part?
I didn't see the second part coming.
Uh-oh.
That was crazy. That got wild.
Whoa, second
Oh,
part.
Whoa,
Ooh,
second
adult
part.
stuff. Ow.
Can you please
You
stop?
are
Please stop.
Okay.
Please stop.
What? I'm watching the story. Didn't see it
So,
coming.
blowjob and an apple tart. That's what. That's
So
the way it was
obviously, I would
Way
have
it
the
was
dessert first.
Ew, really?
What?
Oh
You're
yeah,
gonna be all bloated and then get a
I don't.
blowjob?
I'm just laying there. I don't have to do anything.
Ew, but still.
Ugh.
You want to be bloated?
I don't want
I'm
that.
not. I'm not. We did it like I had the apple tart and the ice cream, and then like an hour later, I got the
ice
blowjob.
cream
So I wasn't
too,
even
huh?
bloated anymore. It was a little scoop.
Yeah. with the
I don't eat
No
dessert
chance it
that
was a
much.
little scoop.
I don't eat dessert that much. I've leaned out. I've leaned out. I've leaned out.
I saw that burger you posted too. So
There was a burger.
a blue cheese stuffed burger with bacon and jam and butter,
Oh my.
an
God.
herb butter.
Hold the.
Yep.
Hold the bun.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hold the bun, the burger.
What happened?
So I've leaned out. put some muscle on.
Okay, we're not talking about that anymore.
So anyway,
Yeah.
now I'm not going to eat for the next 3 days.
Oh no.
So anyway, I said, I looked at the dogs, Watson and Wilson, and I said,
Wait, what do they have to do
What?
with
Why,
anything?
why are we
oh,
looking
they were
at the
sitting
dog?
next to me,
Okay.
and I was like,
Are they going to help you make this decision?
And I said, all right, I'll do it.
What do
And I
the
said,
dogs
all right.
have to do with anything? I'm so confused.
I don't know.
They winked,
Oh,
and
what?
then we sat down, and we did it. It's on my Instagram, the show
So
Thor.
the way it looks is
Yep.
your back is to her.
Yep.
You put a plastic cup on your head.
Yep.
She stands behind you. She kind of swings the belt around, and then you have to try and hit the cup.
Yeah.
What, Sky, this is not you. Why are you so affected
I
by
am
this?
so affected by this.
Because the second part?
Well,
Or-
'Cause the second part.
The second part is scary, but the challenge alone is
I know,
like
but you're not going to do it.
I
So
know,
you
but
don't-
I couldn't imagine if my spouse was trying to beg me to do this.
But again,
There's
it's
nothing.
it's the wife. So you are doing it to your husband.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you know,
Okay, but still,
you
I-
probably love it. You're a mistress.
Oh
Yeah,
he
you
would
have
love
whips.
it.
Oh.
He'd be like,
You have
hit me in
whips.
the face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah,
So-
No, he would love that.
So see how it's on my Instagram, the show Thor. You can see how it's set up.
She's not swinging it that hard either.
No, so we do it.
That seems hard
if that
enough.
came whipping around at that speed,
Belt.
you would. That's going to leave a mark.
It's gonna leave
Let
a
me tell you
mark.
something.
Yeah, that could take a night.
So we
Yeah.
do it the first
I'm
time.
going to do family now.
You're gonna do it to me.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So we do it the first time.
No second part.
I'll come all right. Forget it then. I'm out.
So we do it the first time,
Yeah.
and she does it.
Hits the cup?
Hits the cup.
Oh,
and it all works out. But she does. So then she rewatches the video and she goes, "I did it wrong." I go, "What do you mean you did it wrong?" And I guess in the video we saw initially, she wasn't supposed to spin it. She's just supposed to do it and swing.
Oh.
And I guess spinning it helps. So she wants to do it again. And I go, "I know we just did it once. I'm good."
You're risking a
Well,
second one time?
That's what she said. Well, she said then no second part.
Oh,
She
no,
didn't-
I need
no,
second
she
part.
didn't
I
say
need
no second part.
I need
You
second
can't
part.
take the second part back.
Yes.
After you promise second part, you
This
have
guy's
to
got
come
caramel over his dick. He's
through.
ready to
Oh,
go.
he is
I don't have-
fucking
I don't have
ready.
caramel.
Yeah, you do, buddy.
If anything, it'd be on her tits
What?
because I would lick it off.
Okay.
But we're not doing that right now. That's not part of second part.
No, that isn't part of second part. You're right.
Focus.
So anyway, I sit back down and
You agree to do
I
it
did
again?
agree. Second part.
Dude.
Wow.
And I want ice cream. And I sit there and she fucking whips it to the point where I feel it go past my head
Do you kind of hear that? Whoosh,
and I hear it and she hits the cup and it falls down. But you could see my reaction in the video. I couldn't believe she did it that hard. And then because when I watched the video, she's behind me dying laughing.
So she did it, though.
Yeah, but
Why are
still,
you
why would you
irritated?
risk my life like that?
Risk your
You're
life. That's
right.
the challenge.
That's what
You
you
agreed
agreed
to
to.
Never again.
But I know, but she did it. Why don't you give her props?
Because it was too much.
What,
It was too
I know.
fast.
I mean-
I feel like
I don't understand.
honestly, knowing her, she wanted to hurt me.
That's a crazy thing to say about your wife
Yeah, that
when
is
she's
pretty
about
wild.
to blow you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Second part.
Second part. Come on,
I
Eddie.
know that was.